Greetings ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Siren Gamer and welcome back to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Last episode we did the first Protoss mission, now we're going to jump straight into the game and we're going to head to Deadman's port so we can get enough Protoss research to get the automated refinery. And we'll be going forward to this mission.
Deadman's port. It's risky just waiting here with all these mercenaries around. Colonel Orlan's sure taking his time decrypting that adjutant for us.
Yeah, I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Incoming transmission.
James, Orlan decrypted your adjutant, but he's planning to sell it to the Dominion. Must have been something exciting in there. He wants me to keep you off his back until they arrive.
That's nice, Mira. But why are you telling me all this?
Because I like you and Matthew better than him, of course. Match Orlan's offer, and I will help you take him out instead. He's paying in minerals, so I'll give you the same deal.
Done. Always a pleasure, Mira.
Don't take too long now. If Orlan comes up with the goods first, I will have to side with him. Oh, and say hello to Matthew for me. Ask him why he never calls.
It's gonna be hard to get minerals down there. We'll have to find salvage if we're gonna hire Mira before Orlan does. Think she'll help Orlan, sir?
She's a mercenary. She'll help whoever pays the most.
So yeah, it's a bit of history between Matt and Mira. As it said, Mira Horner, so they're obviously married. And like Jimmy and Matt discussed in an earlier part, he ended up getting married because he won a card game last time they were here. But yeah, this isn't actually a bad mission to do.
Go ahead. All right, boys. We got a deal with Mira Han. Now let's get to work and get that adjutant back.
Sparky. Been waiting on you.
This isn't a hard mission. It's pretty simple to do actually.
Pirates have been stripping down ships here for years. It should be pretty easy to collect enough scrap to pay Mira off.
By the numbers, boys.
And yeah, we should probably actually try and start collecting these Protoss relics. Let's see, let's get you sort out. Probably should have done this a bit quicker, but oh well. Yeah, can't get any of our mercs just yet.
You scared me.
What can I... Vikings, medevacs... I think the only thing I have is...
Add-on complete.
I don't actually have a lot of aircraft, so there's probably no point in me even building a starport. You do, however, want to get... Oh, this area is freaking awkward to build in.
Yeah, whatever.
Incoming transmission.
I left a little present out here for you and Matthew. I never got to give it to him last time you boys were here.
Damn, Jimmy. Are those vulture bikes?
Good eye, Tychus. We can use them to lay mines around our base to hold off Orlan.
Orders received. Sure.
Yeah, like I said, this is a really simple mission. It's actually one of my favourites.
Those shredders are constantly producing scrap we can salvage. We should check this area again later.
Oh, yeah.
Most of your income will be coming from these salvages, as you don't really have a lot of
Base is under
income
attack.
yourself. Oh dear. I forgot all intends to attack you quite quickly. Yeah, I know. The vultures are pretty good against infantry. I'm just gonna actually get some marines, just put them in these bunkers, keep our main base safe, and
10-4.
let's take out
Orders received.
its base. Vultures obviously are much quicker than infantry, so
How about lending a hand?
they're going to be a bit on the more annoying side. If you take out these, it does slow down how fast you get minerals. It also gives you a
I'm on it.
another expansion to get. And there's more Vespene up here if you need it. This is kind of why you need to destroy these as well.
Required.
Die, die, die. Roger that. Keep your shirt on, Sparky.
So if we get one more, we'll have enough to get
Orders received.
what we're after. The only way you will beat Orlan is
Got it.
by collecting salvage.
Armed and ready.
Oh, apparently I'm spy captain, I didn't even realise.
Ah, you scared me. We hear you.
That would have been great to figure out earlier.
By the numbers, boys.
Oh well.
Gangway.
Let's keep collecting these Protoss stuff. Well,
Roger that.
probably shouldn't really use Stim Pack. If you can hear a bit of like an echoing in my voice, I'm just recovering from a cold. I apologise if it annoys you, but you know, it's just something that happens.
That's fine. Gangway. Coming through.
I've lost all of my vultures nearly.
Aye, aye, sir.
Not that it really matters too much. As you can see, there's another base up here, but I really don't have the forces to deal with it.
Better be good. Ah, you scared me.
There we go.
Oh, it's on.
Now we can start getting in some of our special units.
SCV ready.
No,
What's going on?
Mineral field depleted.
go over there. Probably actually get a armory up. So I can start upgrading my
Yep.
stuff. I'm gonna need to move my main HQ though shortly.
Roger that.
Right, let's slow down Orlan again because he's gonna
Ready.
give him enough time. He will get that contract for you. Good thing his forces don't try picking up this scrap though.
You got it. Fire.
Mineral
SCV ready.
Don't know if you can actually lose units using Stim Pack because it's something I don't really use.
mineral field depleted.
Keep your shirt on.
But again, he was in front of us. Now we're in
Base
front of him.
is under attack.
And the base is under attack. And it's the one that doesn't actually have anything in it. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be the one that's got anything in it?
Mineral field depleted.
These landlets.
What's our target?
But if you can siege up.
Armed and ready.
Yeah, the fact that I even have these this early is actually quite amazing.
Will do.
But we need to come back here and collect the rest of the salvage. Then it would just be a matter of
You want a piece of me, boy?
moving our command center, because we're going to have to move the command center at some point to obtain more. And I think the last relic that we're after is over there.
Coming through. You got it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, the best ones are getting the resources are
Orders received.
from the shredders, because they give you 150 each.
Upgrade complete.
Collect this last relic. There we go.
Yes, sir. Go, go, go.
Don't worry about really building forces. You just need enough to defend yourself.
Sure thing. We can use some help here.
Yeah, they're dead.
Got it.
And siege tanks just murder everything as usual. You can go up here. I would not recommend it. As you will see, you'll no doubt see why shortly once I've got the minerals.
Yes, sir.
Actually, can you go up here without being attacked? I can't remember. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, this is where Mira's base is.
Keep your shirt on, Sparky.
And depending who gets that first, she will side with whoever pays her the contract first. which is going to be me because I have more units.
Gangway, coming through. I'm on it.
Don't have any detectors though, which is kind of a bad thing because there are ghosts on this map.
Sure.
But
Why not?
and there's random
Can't wait.
random drone. And Mira's base is now mine.
All right, Mira. We both know you're ripping me off, but I'm gonna hire you anyway.
My forces are yours, Jim. I'm so glad I got to side with you and Matthew.
Oh, scheming little. I'll show you what happens to double-dealing backstabbers.
I doubt it, but yeah, we now have Mira's base, so
I feel you.
that's something for you.
Not enough minerals.
What's the plan?
Not only do we have Mira's base,
Base is under attack.
but we're probably going to lose this one. I'm going to bring my army back over here.
Victory is ours. What's going on?
Can I save that in time? No, I can't.
Been waiting. SCV ready.
But now this is where you attack Orlan's main base.
What's that?
Yeah, now that we've dealt with Orlan, we can also
Go ahead.
deal with anything that might become situational, as it were.
Bad news. Big job.
This is my normal strategy. I just rush and then use Mira's base because it's in a much more defensible position. Plus, you know, we now have some medics, so
Victory is ours.
there is also that.
How devious. My
Not that I need it. I might as well just click this anyway. Ow.
I got a little present headed your way.
I had nuclear launch. Yeah, I could stay up there, but nah. I can't remember how far back the guy is actually.
My pleasure.
He just lost to his own marines because he's medics even. Yeah, it's a siege tank. I have siege breakers, so they are dying quite quickly. Siege breakers are much better siege tanks. I think I explained this in the last time I used them, but yeah, I love siege breakers. And most Terran players will have a Merc compound. They didn't really see the AI use it though. I think, if memory serves me correctly, he also has a battle cruiser somewhere up here. Can't remember where though. I think it's up here by his command center. Or planetary fortress in this case, because he's got it upgraded. It's actually also one of the few times you will see a planetary fortress. Ah yeah, there's this battle cruiser. But with the fact that I have Goliaths, just means I will shoot for its health. Oh, there's his Dominion guy. I'm pretty sure that blows up. Can't remember.
All right, I surrender. Just take your damn adjutant already.
I ought to do the universe a favor and put you down, Orlan. It's too bad I might need to hire you someday. Mira, do me a favor. Keep him on ice.
You got it, Raynor. I will keep the snake safe and sound for you. I will even do it for free.
And that's it. So this mission isn't, like I said, too bad. You get a nice bit of money for it. Yeah, most of your money will come from salvage. I'm surprised I actually got that much. We found all the Protoss relics. So, anyway, let's return to the Hyperion and we can get our automated Vespine extractors, refineries even. The extractors, I believe, are Zerg.
Sir, the decrypted adjutant is back in the lab and ready to go.
Well, old girl, who dug you up on Tarsonis? Were you online during the Zerg attack? Do you remember anything about Arcturus Mengsk being involved?
Mengsk, Arcturus, ex-Confederate officer, civilian prospector, founder and leader of the Sons of Korhon terrorist group. Status, criminal. Accessing intercepted transmission 0081 to 0086 Alpha.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're gonna use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane!
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me.
I can't believe it. We can nail Mengsk to the wall with this.
And that is actually a callback to the original game. So our Protoss crystal thing keeps going up. Again, if you want to read all that, feel free to pause the video. Let's talk to Hansen first.
I can't believe it. That recording proves it's all true. Mengsk, Tarsonis, all of it. What will you do now?
Tell the people. Every man, woman, and child in the Dominion needs to know what their beloved Emperor is capable of.
The backlash will be awful. There'll be riots and uprisings everywhere. But that's just what you want, isn't it?
It's a start.
Hey, if it's going to prove that Mengsk isn't, you know, as honourable as it seems, anything I suppose is worth it. But yeah, research goes up. Thank yous. And like I said, automated refineries. There's no deliberating on the choice. Automated refineries. If I can get something that will get me Vespene automatically, and I don't have to push SCVs from the mineral line to here, it's all fine by me. Regenerative biosteel is the next thing we'll be getting for Zerg, and I think science vessels for Protoss. But next time we're probably going to do another Zerg, Protoss mission, so it doesn't really matter too much. And let's talk to Tagus.
I gotta know, just what was it went down between you and Mengsk? Seems you boys were tight once.
I used to think Mengsk be a force for change. Fought alongside him right up until Tarsonis. That's where he crossed the line, by using Zerg to murder the whole planet. He left Kerrigan there to die because she called him out on it. Turned out he was just as rotten as the Confederacy ever was.
Damn. You sure know how to pick your friends, Jimmy.
Oh. Let's check out the news.
Emperor, much has been written in regards to the tragic fall of Tarsonis. Toloski's investigative documentary, Imperial Dawn, even claims that you brought down the Confederate system by assuring Tarsonis' fall.
I've heard these conspiracy theories before, but the fact remains. The Zerg invaded Tarsonis en masse, and no force in the universe could have stopped their onslaught. It was a very terrible day.
Toloski's film highlights the seeming convenience of the aliens annihilating a corrupt government that you yourself spent a lifetime trying to overthrow.
Millions died that day, and you speak to me of convenience? Yes. I strove against the evils of the old Confederacy, but never with the object of personal gain. When I was called upon to take up the heavy burden of leadership, I did so only to ensure our continuing survival as a species.
Striking words from the Emperor himself. Up next, Zerglings allergic to lemon juice? Old wives' tale? Or new super weapon in the fight for humanity?
Okay, that last bit is a bit weird. Zerglings are the Zerglings are allergic to lemons. That'd be strangely convenient. This one actually has something to say.
Those goofy mercs are still using vultures, can you believe it? Damn things are death traps, even when you ain't got people shooting at you.
Careful now, Swan. My old vulture saved my skin more times than I care to remember. I ain't gonna listen to you trash talk a classic piece of engineering like that.
Classic? I suppose you could call them that. Of course, most folks like a bike that don't explode on them when the repeller seals freeze up, or the fuel cells start leaking radioactive waste. But hey, who cares if it's a classic, right?
No one likes a smart-ass, Swan.
Yeah, we got spider mines now. Again, I really don't. I'm not sure it's a good idea for mines to be fighting each other, especially inside a ship. Then we've got the siege tank in the back. Yeah, again, vultures aren't a unit I really use that much. I think the upgrades for vultures is just, yeah, bigger mine blast, and they can actually replace themselves. Because normally once you place them down, you can't actually replace them. How much is that? Seeing as we've got the money, I'm going to do that because that'll probably be helpful later on. I think I'm pretty sure we've done everything, so... Oh, no, I've got to talk to him. No, Matt actually doesn't have anything to say. But in regards to the Terran missions... we've actually got our next... story mission on Tirador 8, I believe that is. Yeah, that's 8. We also have the second to last mission for the Horner, like, Revolution side story. We've got 2 side stories that we're more or less getting to the end. New Folsom is Tosh's, that's more or less finished. Minehof is the second one of Hansen's side story, but like I said, next time we're going to continue with the Protoss missions, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next part, so bye for now guys.